Tablet. What's going on? My daughter's my daughter wants to sleep out here with me now because she know I'm going live. Trying to be slick. She never say, "Daddy, I want to sleep with you," but she know I'm going live. What up, y'all? What up? She's not happy. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Why I choose to stay in and not hang at clubs and bars. Baby girl, if you want to jump in, make sure everyone that jumps up in here support my YouTube channel. Y'all, a lot of y'all already know how to do that. Y'all see what's going on there. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can donate to the channel. You can become a subscriber, support me, help me get there, y'all. You can become a member. I really never pushed for that, but I think I'm gonna start doing it now. So I'm gonna start taking this a little bit more serious. But yeah, jump on in, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about going out, staying in. Like which is the best choice? Don't be afraid, y'all. Jump in the comments. Let me know. Jump in the chat. Let me know. And I know a lot of y'all have not seen me on here in a while. I apologize for that. What up, Kate? I appreciate that. Much love. Much love. Trying my best. Trying my best. So, what do y'all think? Me personally, I prefer to stay in because during my younger years, I used to hang out a lot. I used to hit the streets. I used to hang at bars and clubs and do all of that. And now, everything that's going on in the world, you don't know who to trust. I mean, you can't even really trust family members like that, let alone friends. For real. It's hard to trust anybody. So me personally, I would rather stay indoors. You got everything you need. You can go to the store if you like to drink. You can go buy your drinks. What up? Yeah, it is sad. I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna go with NNCC. But yeah, it is sad that you can't go outside and enjoy yourself anymore. You can't. You got to stay indoors now just to feel safe and protected. But you can pretty much do everything indoors. If you like going to the movie theater, it's ways that you can watch movies. A lot of y'all try downloading my Flixer. I believe that's what it's called. I got that from my brother. The newest movies that's at the movie theater, y'all, that come out, you can actually watch that online. So if you don't trust going to the movie theaters, there you go. Download my Flixer. That'll get y'all, if you like watching the newest movies. People that like to drink, hit them liquor stores. Go buy your drink, come home. If you live in an apartment, if you live in a house, whatever. Put your nice music on, invite friends over, you can kick it in your crib. Yeah, you ain't never lying, baby girl. I think a lot of people would rather stay in now, for real. Why was that? You had to tell your childhood friend off. Tell me about it, if you don't mind. I would like to know because I had to do that a few times too in the past. Actually had to let go a few friends of mine. Oh, there go my cousin Tiff. My cousin, I added you now. There you go.
Can't even see me. What's going on,
Nah,
cuz?
yeah, you all dark.
Yes. You can't see
What's
me.
going? I'll see you. I'll see you a little bit.
What's
That's
going
like a
on?
woman scared to show their face.
You live? How y'all
I got
doing, tubers? How y'all doing? What's to it?
Yeah, I got someone on here now. He's letting me know about he had to curse out his friend. Something went on. He said every time I call this guy, his money in his pocket, but he doesn't respect it. He goes over his boundaries, taking me crazy. I'm not understanding what that means.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what that means. You get that, cuz?
No.
Well, you in the crib, cuz?
Yeah, I'm in the crib.
Yeah, me too. The girl ain't here trying to be nosy. But yeah, I'm just talking about. I know you see the title. I'm just talking about. Would you rather stay in or go out?
I mean, at our age right now, because we're getting older, it depends. It depends where, you know what I mean, you want to go. Now, if you on vacation, I'll be out. Ain't no room for sleeping, resting. No, I'll be out in the streets. But when you at home, no. I mean, because it's local. You know what I mean? You know too many people. You get into a lot of shit.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Which is sad. You can't. You know how I used to. Man, you can't even go out and have a good time without someone being jealous. Like you can bump somebody, you can waste a drink on somebody by off a honest mistake, and people taking it the wrong way, ready to get in fights with you over nothing.
Mhm.
Jealousy, see someone you don't like, or see someone that looks better or dressed better, and got way more. You want to get into it with them. Just too much going on out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of people with mental issues nowadays. Society has brought them to that.
Yes, you ain't never lying. And cuz you see baby girl on there, that's who I'm talking to now. She's on here by the way. So this is my first cousin Tiffany,
How
baby
you
girl.
doing? How you doing, sweetheart? Um, I'm mad at you though, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I,
I'm mad at you
yeah, I got that figured out already.
for the most part, yeah. But where you gonna be at
When are y'all leaving?
Friday? But we ain't
And
gotta
who
talk
are?
about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We just yeah, me and my cousin, my family just plan. Everyone plan on going out of town. We just trying to figure things out. It's for our grandma. It's a big 75. No, it's 85.
No, it's 85.
85. It's a big 85.
Yes.
Yeah, we all just trying to figure out how we gonna do this. How we all gonna come together, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of us.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
And baby girl, that's what I was telling you about the other day. Yeah, it's a lot of us out here. It may not seem like it, but we have a real big, huge family, like huge.
We do. Yeah, we do.
We spread it around.
Yeah.
We are literally spread it around fucking state.
Hold on. Hold on, Rick. I'm about to get off of this phone and get on the other one. I'm about to let Cam up on the other one.
All right.
All right.
Don't I told you, baby girl, I was gonna introduce you. I ain't got no problem with that. Remember, it goes both ways, though. Remember that. And I'm still trying to figure it out. But let's get back to this. Why people will rather stay in and stay out. Me, I have done it all. I have done it all, y'all. I'm telling you, I have been through it all. I have seen it all. I have witnessed it all. There's nothing for me. Then you got all this shit going on now. You can't even go to church without one of these crazies out here blowing the church up. You don't know who you're sitting next to. You don't know who's walking past you. You don't know their state of mind, what they're thinking, what they're going through. They can have a fucking bomb attached to them, and you would not know. Patricia Stewart. Let me see who that is. I know who Patricia Stewart is. It's kind of
Okay. Yeah, it say my mama name. Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew you was like, hold on. Yeah, it does. I just never logged out of her stuff.
I knew it was one of y'all. I just ain't know who. I
Oh,
was like, okay, yeah, I knew it was one of y'all.
yeah.
I kind of got me a little bit on that one, cuz.
I know. I know. I've been getting a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah. Like for one, Dana had to ask me who's logged in on to her page, and I had to tell her it was me.
Okay. Oh, you still be going on her page?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Is it a lot of pictures on there?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah.
But what's popping world? What y'all on? What y'all up to? I
Man.
don't do the live stuff. I didn't know I was gonna be on live. I was just wanting to join your live, but it's good.
Well, it used to be popping months ago when I was going on it constantly, but I really haven't been going live like that because everything that's been going on. But as I start
Yeah.
going on here, a lot more people gonna start coming back because it
Right.
was popping. Like it was popping months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna all start coming back once they see I'm back on here, and we'll start back doing my reactions and stuff like that. And like I was telling everyone out there, I'm gonna start pushing for y'all to support my channel too. I was not doing that, but since I'm getting closer to 10,000, which is a real big, huge number as far as following, 10,000 people is a lot of damn people. And once I get closer to that, I'm gonna start pushing for people to subscribe to my channel, support the channel, donate to the channel. I don't even fuck if it's 5 cents. Y'all donate to the channel, do what y'all can to help me get to where I want to get to. Cause y'all already know I've been aiming for this becoming YouTube famous for a while now. So I'm gonna get back on it now. I mean, RDS is spread it around the world now. I got subscribers all around the world. Fucking Japan. I got them in Jamaica. I got them in Australia, believe it or not. I got a Russian subscriber. I got a few Dominican Republic. I mean, that's pretty much spread it all over. Which I
Yeah,
kind
it
of,
is.
yeah, I'm shocked by that, cuz.
Yeah.
And
It's worldwide. Wow.
yeah, they spread it. I'd be surprised with the people that subscribe to my channel. Like, damn, I didn't even know y'all can get social media out there in certain parts of the world. But yeah, I'm finna start pushing for it, y'all. I'm finna get back on it, and I'm finna push it hard. I'm where I want to be now. So yeah, I'm finna start pushing it, y'all. And if y'all hear this little girl in the background, she being hard headed right now. She
Oh
know I'm
wow.
going. Yeah, she know I'm live. Chloe. Yeah, she trying to purposely be loud. But yeah, me cuz and baby girl and what up relax one. I'm just gonna go relax 111. How you doing? How you feeling? Appreciate you jumping in. What was that?
That's my phone. Hold on.
But yeah,
Hello.
me, I just don't really care too much about hanging out no more. And cuz can relate to this. I used to be big
What's
on,
new?
getting dressed, putting on my Jordans, putting on my ones. Cousin just left. I guess she got an important call. But I used to really look forward to going out. I just don't anymore. I don't get no type of feeling for it at all. Like none whatsoever. I can care less about getting dressed up and going to hang out now. Because, like I was saying before, you never know when that can be your last moment. You mean it can happen anywhere. It can happen in your crib. It can happen anywhere in the world. But you're taking a more like it can actually happen more if you're outside in public. If you in these social events, if you at clubs, if you hanging in the streets, if you hanging with your guys, your female friends, you walking around, you riding around in your car, you just never know. Wrong place, wrong time. And that has happened to me a few times in Chicago growing up. I just don't look forward to it no more. I don't look forward to seeing the same stuff, hearing the same stuff. Most of all, the jealousy. You can go looking good. You can go with your fresh clothes on, fresh shoes on, jewelry on. You can have a little money in your pocket. You can pull up in a nice vehicle. You're gonna start getting ugly looks, and you never know what's going through that person's mind, what's going through that person's head. That person can have some type of weapon on them and want to do something to you because they're jealous. You just never know. So staying in to me is the best option. I can be wrong. I'm not saying y'all young kids out there go out there and have a good time, enjoy y'all life, enjoy being young. Just be safe about it. That's my advice for you. Be safe about it. What do y'all think? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? Chloe, it's my daughter, y'all. She's being loud on purpose because she know I'm going live right now, and she know I told her little butt to go to bed and lay down, get on her iPad. She got like another hour. Chloe, come here. Chloe, come here.
Yeah.
Come say hi.
Hi.
What are you in there doing?
I'm I'm playing the basketball there.
You remember the my RDS thing?
What?
What I used to say?
Yeah.
What is it?
it's
They gotta see you.
it's like
It's your boy. Let me.
Andre.
What did I used to do?
It's your boyfriend.
RDS. Let's
Go.
Mhm. Say hi.
Hi.
And say good night.
Bye bye. Good night.
Go on and lay your butt down. Stop making all that noise. All right, who gonna be the first person to support me on here? Leave like hold on, I'm trying to I guess Cuzzo is real busy right now, y'all. She may not be back. When that happens with her, yeah, you don't see her no more on here. No, I don't want that. Yeah, who gonna be the first person to support me and buy one of my super stickers? I gotta get my top fans back. They gotta make I gotta make sure that they know I'm back on here. All right, yeah, I remember support me in the chat. Purchase one of my super stickers. Well, hold on 1 second. I need to give me some water. So what do y'all think? How do y'all feel? Y'all know I like to stay quiet sometimes just to see who's gonna pop up in the chats. See what y'all got to say. I would love y'all opinion on the matter. Figure all this gray coming back in, y'all. Time for me to go buy my dye. Yeah, I dye my goatee. It's a lot of gray coming in. Y'all like the colors that y'all see on the screen? Yeah. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. Cause I'm actually thinking about letting it all grow out fully. To where you don't see a single black hair. I wonder how I'll look with all gray or all silver, whatever you want to call it, the silver fox look. Hair as well. Do the silver fox look for my hair. See, the thing about going live depends on what you talk about, and once again, how many subscribers you got. People tend to jump in and jump out. You know, the crazy thing about when you go live, you see a lot of crazy and dumb shit that people talk about, things that to me don't make any sense, but that's what, pretty much what a lot of people like. Like they like watching people pour juice over their face or eating different type of candies or dumping their head in a bowl of Kool-Aid, some crazy shit like that. People enjoy watching that, or kids playing with Play-Doh and slime and all that crazy stuff. People love watching that. But when you get people who talk about serious things out here, people tend to ignore that type of stuff. You know why? Because it's boring to listen to. It's boring to talk about. So people choose to ignore that type of stuff. That's why you don't see a lot of these big time YouTubers talking about politics, talking about things that's going on in the world. If y'all follow me and subscribe, y'all know I tend to do that a lot. Hold on. Oh, a light went out. That means hold on. Turn that back on. There you go. No, let me see something. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that one. Incredible Hulk. Purple Rain, Blue Streak, The Golden Child. There we go. Yeah, but when you talk about serious things, people tend to not care. They don't want to listen to, important things that's going on in the world. Like what I'm talking about right now is boring to a lot of people, which I understand because the world we live in, now people love to see and watch crazy shit, things that don't make any sense. And like I say, I get it. That's what people like. The majority of people that's online are young kids. So, are you going to bed? Oh, you saying good night to my daughter. I was hoping my brother would jump in. I sent him a text as well. And a couple other family members. I already knew they weren't going to jump in. They never do. That's what I was talking about earlier too. Support from family. It's crazy that I don't get as much support as I would like to from family members, but it's all good because I was thinking about like if all my family subscribe to my YouTube channel, if they follow me on TikTok, I'll be well over 10, like way past 10,000 on both. Way past it. If I can get my entire family to follow me or subscribe on TikTok or YouTube, I'd be good. But I'm doing it the hard way. When it comes to my social media, a lot of people that's been with me since the beginning, y'all know I don't edit anything. Whatever you see in the background, you see in the background. Like if I gotta go use the bathroom, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. If I mess up speaking, you're gonna know that, you're gonna see it. I don't edit anything. I don't add all that crazy nonsense to my videos. You just get me. Plain, simple, old me. I don't edit because you can't edit life. That's the reason I don't edit my videos. I don't put all that pop-up shit up in there. Like I don't do none of that. All you get is me. I've been that way. I'm going to continue to be that way. And, that don't bring in a lot of people. You know how many times I have heard you need to edit more, you need to add more stuff on to your YouTube, to your TikTok. I'm like, no, I'm not. You're gonna get what you get with me. I'm not editing anything. If I mess up talking, I don't care. If you see some embarrassing stuff in the background, I don't care. If I gotta walk away because I gotta take care of some business, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna edit anything out. Once again, you cannot edit life. You just gotta go with it. Go with the flow. She's not making so much noise. Yeah, I really can't hear anything. I'm gonna get at her butt in a minute. Oh yeah, I'm one of those dads. I don't play. I get in her butt. Ain't no standing the corner or timeout shit. I don't believe in none of that timeout stuff. I didn't already know. Absolutely not. There's a lot of y'all parents out there believing that timeout stuff. No, you do that timeout stuff with your kids, they're gonna grow up running over you. Yeah, a lot of people believe in that type of stuff. I mean, you raise your kids the way you want to raise them. I can care less how people raise their kids. Just if you're gonna raise your kids like that, expect to be disrespected by your kids when they get older. If you let them get their way, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm about to get in her butt in a minute. Not whooping, get in her butt. Like get in her butt. Like take your little butt to bed right now on taking your iPad type stuff. I've never whooped my kids. I've never done that. But I will get in their butts. And I don't mean like whooping them. I have screamed at them plenty of times. Once my voice carries when I get upset. So you know when I'm not playing. Yes, you do. You have to be that hard parent. You can't always be your kid's friend. And I'm not trying to be my kid's friend. I'm not their friend. I'm her dad. I'm not her friend. She gonna know the difference. Kind of quiet now. Ain't nobody really coming through it, but this how it gets, baby girl. Like I'm not really out there right now. Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna appreciate it. Like I did with my mom. She was always tough on us. She was the best mom ever, but she was tough on four boys. And that's why we respect women. That's why we are the way we are when it comes to, being clean. We love cleaning around apartments, our cribs. We like keeping it clean, fresh, smelling good. We're like that because of our mom. She installed that in us, but she also whooped our ass. We come from an age where we got our ass whooped with stitching cords, tree branches, shoes, punched, belts, chairs, brooms. We got our ass whooped. I mean, she had to. Four boys growing up in Chicago, and she's a single mom. She whooped our ass. And I remember a lot of those ass whoopings. My mom actually came up to school before, to the school, and whooped my ass in the classroom back when that shit was allowed. You know, I'm I'm at that age where they used to allow the gym teacher to smack you on the butt with the ruler, that big ass. I forgot what it's called. Not a ruler, but it was some type of big ass board. It had a handle on it, and they allowed the teacher to either smack you on the hand or smack you in the butt with it. And the gym teachers did that shit a lot. It was a paddle board. And yeah, we used to get our ass, but I come from back in those days when parents were actually allowed to whoop their kids in public. So yeah, she came up to the school and whooped my ass before in front of my classmates. That was so embarrassing. I remember that to this day. I was a handful in school. I thought I was a pretty boy. You know, used to try to get all the little girls, especially on Valentine's Day. I tried to get all like the little Valentine cards and all the candy. I used to try to take a lot of uh, the other boys, their girlfriends away. I was bad, running the hallways, throwing making like little spitballs and throwing them on people. Like when we have assemblies, me and my friend, we used to like grab cornbread from the lunchroom. And y'all, I don't know if y'all remember how assembly hall is in school when you're in third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh grade. We used to throw cornbread at the girls and throw it in their hair. And everyone used to see it and laugh about it. So I used to have a lot of detention, uh, leaving my class to go to other classrooms and sit in there and goof around with my friends. This was in fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh grade. I used to do all this. So I was a handful in school. And like I said, I thought I was a pretty boy. Me and a couple of my other guy friends, we just thought we were the shit. So I used to get in a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, baby girl, I used to get in a lot of trouble in school. Mainly because I'm trying to show out. Good old days. Good old days. And back to going out. I remember a time when you would see all the kids outside, the girls playing double dutch, hopscotch, the guys playing egg catch one catch all, you know, um kids just enjoying themselves till the street lights came on. Then you had to go in or be on a block. You were able to do those things back in the day. You were able to hang out, have fun with your friends. You don't see none of that now. Like I live in Minneapolis, and this is considered like a mini Chicago. And I don't see no kids hanging outside, not one. You don't see nobody walking around. You see the homeless people, of course, but I'm talking about kids. You don't see no kids jumping rope. You don't see them playing hopscotch. You don't see them doing little rock man, paper man, and all that stuff. You don't see none of that stuff anymore. And it's so sad that kids can't enjoy it except for one, because we live in this social media age. No one think they can do shit without a phone. That's another thing. My opinion, yes, social media has destroyed the way of living. It has destroyed it. And I mean, we ourselves, we get on it now too, people our age, because that's pretty much all you can do. You can't go outside and enjoy yourself. But social media has destroyed that for kids. Kids today would not know how to survive for 24 hours without a damn phone. They won't know what to do. They won't know what games to play. They will not know how to have fun outside. And it's so sad that this is the type of world we live in now. But I teach mine. Like I'm teaching her all these games. I was teaching her double dutch. I'm teaching her all the games: red light, green light, catch one, catch all. I mean, I'm teaching her all the games that I played as a kid. Monkey in the middle, kick the can, all type of stuff. Yep, that sounds about right, baby girl. That sounds about right. Yep, I remember that too. You should drink water from the side of the house. Like if you were thirsty, you turn the knob, whatever. Drink a little water, put your little mouth on it. Get the water hose, sneak the water hose, turn it on, drink from the water hose, stuff like that. Because we didn't want to go in. We did not want to go in. We would stay outside all damn day until we are called in or the street lights came on. You had to be on the block, like I said. Kids back then did not want to go in. We wanted to stay outside. We did not want to be up under our parents at all. We didn't even want to see our parents. Once we got out of school, some people did their homework, some didn't. I used to lie a lot and say my homework was done just to get outside. Then a couple of days later, you get that call from the school, and yeah, he's far behind in homework, stuff like that. But that's talk about that another time. But yeah, Kids back then, we did not want to come inside. You know how kids love being under their parents today on social media and love being under their parents? No, we didn't want to see our parent back in the day at all. Get out of school, homework, we are gone until those street lights came on. We didn't have a parent once it was time to go outside. There was no parent at all. It was just enjoying ourselves, running around outside, running the streets, having fun. Like every corner, you would see girls playing double dutch. Every corner, the fire hydrants turned on. They don't do that no more. You know, back in the day, used to turn the fire hydrants on, and everyone out there playing in the water. You know, they don't even do that no more. Well, to me, it's not a lot of fire hydrants out there anymore. But it's just crazy how times have changed. You know, how the fire trucks will pull up and kids will run up to the fire trucks and jump on the fire trucks. You know, the firemen used to let us play on the fire trucks and stuff like that when it was really hot outside. The ice cream truck. I know a lot of y'all remember the ice cream truck. A lot of people couldn't afford the best ice cream, so you had to get that plain ass cone ice cream. But everybody wanted the the ice cream with like the bubble gum nose. I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about that grew up in the hood. You know that they had that famous ice cream, the yellow ice cream face with the red bubble gum nose, and that was like the famous ice cream. Oh, that was your favorite, baby girl? Yeah, that was the one that we couldn't afford. We had to get the cheap ass cone ice cream. That was the only one we were able to afford. When we were able to get that bubblegum nose, oh, we was showing out. Licking our cone, look what I got, look what I got, running around the blocks, showing everybody what we got. But we were so happy to get a, you know, and the split, never got the split. Definitely couldn't afford that. That was like $3.50. We definitely couldn't afford that. The banana split, and I'm talking about the old ice cream truck, not this new bullshit they got. I'm talking about the old ass back in the day ice cream trucks. I know you know what I'm talking about. You can hear that damn music from blocks away coming up, and you run outside, you run in, you try to steal some money, or you ask your mom or dad for some money, or grandma, granddad. If you can't get no money from them, you try to find change everywhere so you can get out there because you know you had to be out there once the ice cream truck is like right there by your crib because you could miss that motherfucker like that. Yeah, the red, white, and blue one. I remember that was the famous one. That was a famous one. Couldn't afford that one either. We wanted that one as well. That was more famous than the yellow one with the red nose. Actually, the firecracker one was way more famous. You seen a lot of people sucking on that one, licking out one. It's just so different now. It is. It is so different now. Times have changed, and I know you know we supposed to get better with time. It just doesn't seem like it has gotten better. It has not. Like I said, we live in this social media age. To me, it's just destroyed the way of life, the way of living. People don't know how to interact anymore. You know, back then, you know, you used to say hello and speak to people when they walk past. Like it was pretty much mandatory to do that back in the day. You had to say hi and hello, how you doing to everyone that walks past. Everyone you would say hi to. It's just not the same anymore. I remember growing up and having chores that I would have to do all week to be able to have spending money for the week. Yep, your allowance. Yeah, because you had to do your chores around the house, and if you didn't do your chores, yep, I remember that. You didn't get your money, or you didn't get your special privileges that you get for doing chores all week. And even chores, that's something that you don't see kids today doing. You don't, because these kids they whine and cry about every little thing. Like you said with the chores, when I was younger, we had a week of dishes to do. Like we all had our own week. The whole entire week, we had to do the dishes. We had to sweep. We had to take the garbage out. And I think I was telling you about this. We had Sunday morning cleaning. Every once we heard that fucking music get turned on, because my mom had the floor model record player, like the big ass floor model record player. I forgot what it was called. It had the big ass speakers on the side of it. And once we hear that damn music and we smell that pine sol Sunday morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, we already know it's Sunday cleaning. It's Sunday morning cleaning time. She got the old school music going. She got the buckets with the water in it, got the towels in it. So we got to get ready to wash the walls. Once we seen that, we knew. And me and my brothers would cry because we didn't want to do that shit. We did not want to do it, y'all, but we had to. And we did not disrespect. We'll talk under our breaths. We'll go in our room and, damn, I hate that. I hate her. Always making us clean, but we'll mumble it. We won't be loud to where our mom will hear it. Y'all know how that goes when you go in your room and you just cursing your parents out, but they can't hear you. And, me and my brothers, we always stayed in the same room, all four of us. So we had a ball growing up in the rooms together. I got thousands of stories, thousands, and I'm not exaggerating when I say thousands. I have thousands of stories of me and my brothers growing up together in the same room. We did so much stuff that to this day my mom does not know about, or my grandma, because we lived with my grandma for a while off and on too. We did so much craziness in those rooms, but we had fun. We had fun. But that's for another time. That's for another live. Yeah, and hoping she don't hear. And one thing about those parents, they heard everything. That what amazed me the most about parents back in the day. They can hear every goddamn thing. We used to get our ass whooped because we thought our mom didn't hear stuff, and she's come in that room with them belt. And I don't know if y'all remember the belts. They used to make the little noise, you smack it together. You hold one side of the belt, the other side, and you smack it together, and it makes that little snapping noise. You can hear the belts hitting each other. Well, when we hear that shit, we know it was time. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Mm. And I know this is gonna be crazy to say, but that's what I miss. I miss the ass whoopings. I miss being in the rooms with my brothers. I miss being outside. That's a part of childhood that I miss. I do. Yeah, oh yeah, hiding, that didn't work. Or me and my brothers, what we used to do, like when it was time for us to get an ass whooping, like by me being the oldest, I used to make my brothers go before me. I'm like, you go. Like I used to make them go before me. And then they would come out crying, and then they would sit down, asses be on fire, and then they'll start making fun of the next brother that gotta go in and get an ass whooping. It's your turn to be laughing and shit out because they just got their ass whooping, they know it's over. But I used to make them go first. I used to, that was the best part about being an oldest brother. I got my way on everything. And I mean everything. My brothers wouldn't dare cross the line with me when we were kids. But I would have whooped their ass. And yeah, I had my way. I had my way by me being the oldest. I used to allow my brothers, that's for them to get an ass whooping. And I used to I dare y'all say something. I used to take the controllers and stay on the video game. We supposed to take turns, but I never got off. I used to make them take turns, and I stayed on the video game. So they used to get pissed off about that. Especially my brother Christopher, who's no longer here, who passed away in 2016. That was the brother that always used to go against me. He was the third oldest. Go against me at everything. He didn't take it, but he didn't have no choice. The youngest brother, he was the one that was closest to me. Um, he's married now. He lives in Minnesota, North Dakota, or is it South Dakota? I always get confused. He's married to his wife Susie, and he pretty much stayed up under me. And Vincent, the one that stays out here in Minnesota, he the one cried a lot. Oh my goodness, that boy cried a lot. Mm. Woo! Cry off everything, y'all. He ain't like that now. He's way different. But because he's grown. But I'm talking when we were kids. Oh my goodness, he cried on he was the crybaby. He used to get on our damn nerves with that crying. It's all he did. Cry, 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 and cry, and cry more. So we all had different personalities. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so we all had different personalities growing up. And that's another thing I miss. I miss it. Yeah, it's always the middle child. But see, the thing with it was four of us, so it wasn't technically a middle child. It was a two in the middle. Then it was me, the oldest, and the youngest. But yeah, and we stayed outside. We did everything with each other. We went everywhere. We dressed alike, and that was stuff that will always stick with me and be with me for the rest of my life. And that's some of these kids today don't do. Oh, you the baby, so you pretty much uh got away with a lot by you being a baby. Because the baby, you always feel some type of way about the youngest. It's like you got to protect the youngest at all costs. They are really the baby. Oh, you didn't, huh? It's usually supposed to be that way, though. The baby is protected at all costs by all the siblings. All right, who's gonna jump in the super chat? Oh, she will always try to get you in trouble. Are y'all close now? And make sure someone jump in the super chat. Support me. Get one of my super stickers. I see people jumping in and jumping out. Everyone that's jumping in, jumping out, support me by buying one of my super stickers. But yeah, so that's crazy about you being the youngest. Yeah, the youngest supposed to be the one that we protect the most. You all right in there? What?
It's getting so hot.
I bet it is. You want a belt to cool you off? You can come out here and lay down, girl.
Okay.
Say her room is too hot.
Yeah, because when we moved in, they forgot to tell them what room we're gonna have the room to better have a heater.
Yes, you are, from what I know. I don't know about how you are with your siblings, but yes, you are. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here, y'all. I gotta get her to bed. She's not going to sleep while I'm doing this live. That's what I was worried about, her not going to sleep. 'Cause she know I'm live, so she's gonna be nosy. But I appreciate y'all coming on here, and I guess I get some support with the super chats another time. But I'm gonna start coming on here a lot more. And thank y'all for coming through. I love you too. And thanks for jumping on here. And thank everyone else that's out there. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure you support me by purchasing some of my super stickers. To help me get over that $100 threshold. I'm getting close. But as always, thank y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and deuces.